One of the things I'm learning is that if you can build credibility and visibility at the same time, it will serve you more. Like if you can both focus on being seen and making it obvious why you're the right choice by demonstrating your expertise, by demonstrating client results you've had, you're in a better position than somebody who is only focusing on visibility. So what does that look like? Maybe instead of only using ads to get leads on a quiz or something like that, maybe you give them the next step of listening to a podcast with you where you've actually worked with a client, a coaching call with a client, or you sharing your philosophy. Well, first of all, they get to find you through the ads, then they get to listen to you and the way you do things, and that deepens the relationship. I also have been looking at my own self, my own world, and how I have found the people I work with, like the coaches I hire. It's often because I agree with their philosophy, and I've been able to learn that. My husband said it's nicely that, okay, so you basically warmed yourself up on their content. And I was like, yeah. So I'm leaning into that in my own marketing to create more opportunities for engagement. I have a new private podcast called Six Figure Expert Secrets for this reason. I wanted to share the behind the scenes of what happens inside of my coaching calls, the philosophies I have now based on work I have done with my clients, based on the similarities I'm seeing in how everybody's thinking and the problems that they're having. And I created it for that reason. So you should go check it out if you want to work with me. I might also put a few snippets on my public podcast, Money Making Priorities. Basically, more engagement doesn't suck. More engagement actually helps you to deepen that relationship with your people. And yeah, it's something to think about, especially when you're a service provider that's trading on trust. If you can increase your credibility and visibility at the same time by talking in groups, speaking in communities, niche communities where somebody invites you, that's better. By speaking on podcasts where you are a guest, because you're also transferring that credibility, that's good. By leaning into thought leadership on platforms that kind of have a bit more credibility to them, like YouTube, like LinkedIn, that's better. What are your thoughts? How are you currently building your credibility and visibility at the same time? Right now, I'm leaning into summits. Summits are like these virtual conferences that people host, and they introduce you to their audiences by having you speak. And I love to speak. But tell me what you think.